Okay, I gotta get together. I'm getting to the part where I'm gonna start crying, so I gotta get together. Okay, ready? So, 75%. Thank you very much, Fairy, for making me look that up. Now I remember those numbers. So, it's an amazing, awesome, fantastic charity. And something that Misty told me before I went really stuck with me. Okay, Michael, shut up. You are awesome, and people are going to follow you because you're amazing. Hey, Zornaf. So, and also, guys, it's off the board right now. Teal Old Man, thank you for gifting that to Zornaf. That's another $1 that I am personally giving to St. Jude. Thank you. So, guys, Michael Jolly, at the beginning of the stream, donated $500 to St. Jude. That is why my number is the way it is. Because Michael Jolly came in, who is an amazing, fantastic person, and donated that much. Thank you. So, okay, so this pavilion is all about is all about Danny Thomas. So this is what greeted you when you came in, and they were super cool, and I loved it. So, the actual pavilion itself, I wanted to take a picture of the feel of it. Oh, I don't know what that is. I think I was a misdone. But just the feeling of the marble of the actual pavilion was super cool. Super cool. Okay, so the promise. Let's see if I can read this. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital began with a promise made by a young entertainer named Danny Thomas. Unsure about his future, Danny prayed to St. Jude Thaddeus, the patron saint of hopeless causes, saying, "Show me my way in life, and someday I will build you a shrine." As Danny's career flourished, he never forgot his promise. In the 1950s, Danny proposed building a unique children's hospital dedicated to curing catastrophic childhood diseases. His shrine to St. Jude would be a research center to the children of the world, and no family would ever pay the hospital for their child's treatment. Guys, I know I've said this before. 0 payments. St. Jude pays for the child and their family to fly to St. Jude. They take care of all the treatment. They cover their food. They cover their lodging. They cover everything. It's just an amazing thing. Danny's dream became a reality when St. Jude Children's Research Hospital opened in 1962. Danny said in his speech that day, if I were to die at this moment, I'd know why I was born. Today, St. Jude is a beacon of hope for catastrophically ill children and their families around the world. So, I entered the hospital. Okay, so you read all this stuff. I entered the hospital, and this is how I was greeted. And this is an important picture. It's bright. It's fun. It's nice. But you see what's right here? That's a balloon. That's a balloon that somebody lost. This was the moment, and they talked a lot about your moments. The moment when it clicks for you, where you go, wow. This is just an amazing hospital. This is an amazing foundation. There's a moment that it hits you, and that was my moment. And I'm sure Fairy and Nerdy can tell you, I was very by myself most of this tour. I didn't really talk to people. Like, a couple of times people would come up to me and start to make conversation about what we're looking at, and I didn't really respond. I was very in myself. Because the moment that I walked in, it just, when you go to a children's hospital, it's bright, it's nice. They try to have the kids have fun, but it's still a hospital. It feels like a hospital. This felt like a daycare. This felt like an after-school activity place for middle school and high schoolers. It felt hopeful, fun. I never, ever felt like it was a hospital. Even the actual hospital emergency room area they have, because guys, they have their own emergency room area in case things happen, in case someone falls and breaks their leg, in case somebody gets sick. They have a dentist. They have all of these things over there to take care of this stuff. That way they don't have to go off campus. That didn't even feel like a hospital. It dawned on me. And I'm going to show you some more pictures, but as we're walking through, and I'm sure Fairy and Nerdy said it too, when I know Fairy streamed already, and I haven't caught anyone's streams at all, so I don't know what people are saying. But I'm sure other people are saying that. I know with Fairy and Nerdy and I, when we were walking, because we were in the same group, we were in the same little group. So we were in the same overall group, and then we grouped up to our little group. And you'll see our little group in a minute. Whenever we're walking the hallways, every now and then we would see patients. I watched them. Every single patient that I saw had a smile on their face. Do you know how many times our tour guide stopped to hug people that she knew? Like, I told you the tears were coming. It's a place of happiness and hope. Exactly, acrophobic pixie. Like, I've been working with my local children's hospital in London. It's still I've been in there a couple of times. It feels like a hospital. Exactly. It's not. It doesn't feel like a hospital at all. It feels like an amazing place. So I didn't take a picture, and I wish I would have taken a picture of the plaque. They have a teen room where if you're age 13 to 19, you go in this room whenever you want. It has a pool table, it has video games, it has all sorts of things in there. So you go into this room and there's no adults allowed. There's no one under the age of 13 allowed. So these teenagers that are in there, so your siblings can go in if they're 13 to 19. Because as you know, teenagers need alone time. They have to have alone time. And if you're in a hospital, there's not a lot of alone time. So this is a place they can be alone. And it's just, they put the thought into that. Doug! Thank you so much for that tier 3 sub, Doug. I super appreciate you. So that is $1 more I am personally donating to St. Jude. Thank you. So today is the last day. Oh, kittens, you missed the tier. You missed my epiphany moment. When you first walked in and you saw the colors, I saw a balloon. That was my moment. That I'm like, this place is happy. This place is hopeful. It didn't feel like a hospital at all. And yeah. Okay. All right, let's move on. These are some of the pictures. So they have art therapy. So these are some of the pictures that the kids drew and they created, and I have some close-ups of some later on that you guys will love. But just the feeling of some of these were just amazing. I mean, this is art therapy. This is they were told to create things of how they're feeling. And this is how they're feeling. So it's called the Research Hospital Highway. So it's a highway of the love and yeah. All right, so I know, right, Jose? These are these are the editorial cartoons. After Danny Thomas passed away, there were a lot of, and this is in the 80s, there are a lot of newspapers because, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Michael Jolly. BBX, I'm sorry, did I make you cry? I told you guys. Wait till I show you this video that I'm getting to. Oh my god. I still have 2 more videos to show you that I picked for today. I know, right? So these are, and these are happy tears. It's not even sad tears. These are happy tears of the, oh my god, they're actually, oh. Thank you, Aurora. I super appreciate you. Thank you. And of course, Marley can't hear the treat sound, so he doesn't know why he's getting treats. Thank you. Um, I know, right, Star Killer? Oh, I know. Oh. All right, so I know Hyper Zen Girl, right? I know you can't hear the treat sound either because it's there. You know what? I should do. There we go. Sorry. I realize you're not hearing any of the subs or things like that too. I forgot about that. Okay, it's on there now, so you should be able to hear it. So this is the all of the editorial cartoons. So Danny Thomas was known in the 60s for the show Make Way for Daddy. I've never seen it. I don't know what it is, but apparently it was a comedy. It was a funny show. And thanks for letting me know, Hyper Zen Girl. So these are all the editorial cartoons, and every single one is basically make way for Danny, make way for Daddy, saying, and he's at the gates of heaven. And because he's basically an angel that has created this place. I know, right? The color pencil background. Isn't that amazing? Oh. So this is Danny Thomas. This is his bust. As you see, he has a gold nose. Apparently, his nose was a funny thing that he did because he had a big nose. He made it. It was a funny thing with the comedy things he did. So on, I know, right, kittens? So as a, and they made you, yeah. So they made his nose gold. Well, they made us touch the nose because apparently touching his nose is supposed to bring you luck. But just think, kittens, you're a germaphobe, but do you know how sterile that place is? So I'm sure it was perfectly fine. But yeah, so they, oh, I'll go back to that one. So this is our group. This is our group that we toured with. So as you can see, Nerdy and Fairy were in the group with me. And then they made us touch the nose. No, not pick, touch. Hi, Mike. He can't hear the sound, but I'm still giving him the treats. Here you are, honey. Here's your Marley. There you go. I know, right? So she took a picture of all of us touching the nose. And then above it, so this is above the bust. These are all the flags that are hanging, and this is, yeah, I know, right, Hyperzen Girl? All these flags represent all of the employees of St. Jude. So they hire people from around the world in all capacities. because it's an amazing place. And when someone works for them, if they don't have a flag up for them, they put a new flag up to represent their country. I mean, just look at all the different countries. And I didn't even get all the flags in the picture. But it's, yeah. It was amazing. So, you ready for the tears again? This is the K Cafe. As you guys saw in the video, K Jewelers donates a lot of money to St. Jude. I've never heard anything about it because they refuse to have any advertising out there saying that they donate to St. Jude. Because that's not why they're donating. So they also built and created the K Cafe. This is the cafe where everyone can come and eat. And they have food. There are chefs from around the world that come just to work at the K Cafe to create things for these kids. They have all sorts of food. They have, of course, they have amazing, awesome, fantastic food, but then they also have pizza, chicken fingers, things that the kids want. So there's a huge different, wide base. I mean, that place, I tried to duck in there to see how big it was. It's really big. And then our tour guide tells us a story. The chefs at K Cafe will go out of their way and do anything it takes for the kids. There is this one child. Oh, shush, fairy. You know what I mean. Good food. So there is this one kid who refused to eat. Absolutely refused to eat. And because of that, couldn't take his medicine because the medicine wouldn't stay down. He kept throwing it up because you have to have food with medicine. And so the chefs said, well, what do you want to eat? What can we make you that you will eat? And the child said, my grandmother's mac and cheese. So they called Grandma. They got the recipe. And they made the kid mac and cheese every meal until they got sick of it. And the kid ate and took his medicine and got better. I mean, I know, right? That's the kind of place it is. Ugh. Okay. I know. Oh, I got some behind me. I may. My daddy went and got me a frozen yogurt milkshake. So after I have this comfort, then I may have some wine. All right. Okay. You ready for this? This is part of the art therapy, okay? This is one of the things that I am giving away tonight. It is the ABCs of cancer. It was an art therapy project that they had the kids, well, what does this letter mean to you and why? And then draw it. C is for child life. Cancer education, hair is gone. Now I'm going to read it from here so I can read it better. IV to get the medicine in. Learned about blasts. Doll to help understand. Love what they do. Instruments to play. Fun arts and crafts. Everything they do is awesome. These are my favorites that I have took pictures of, by the way. Q. Q is for questions. Q is for the many questions I have for my doctors and nurses. Why do I have cancer? Will I lose my hair? What caused this? Will I be sick a lot? Does chemo hurt my body? How long will I be here? What are the side effects? Will I be okay? Does this hurt? When can I go home? Michael Jolly, yes. You know that's what I'm doing. I'm giving you a breather. It's not going to be... Oh. Okay. E. E is for emotions. Oh. They changed it. That's different than the book. They change these out now and then. So this says E is for expenses. We don't have to pay expenses at St. Jude. So I can be a warrior, stay strong, fight neuroblastoma, and be cancer strong. Or be Carson strong. I know, right? So in the book, it says E is for emotions. Sad. St. Jude tells people every day that their son or daughter has cancer and that they will have to have treatment. Sleepy. Some days, patients have to take medicine that makes them sleepy. It is called anesthesia. Happy.
Thank you for subscribing to Quill Tony. Grab your needles and head down to the sweatshop. I mean, factory.
9 months we have a Twitch baby, we shall bane him Monkey.
We have a baby named Monkey. Thank you so much, Magpie, for your resub. I super appreciate you. Thank you. That's another dollar that I'm personally donating to St. Jude. Thank you. I know. Sorry, Mary. Sorry. I warned everyone there were going to be tears tonight. I said it all over my social media. I said it this morning. Okay, and the last one, ready for emotions, is happy. St. Jude tells people also every day that there is no more cancer and that you have no more treatments. Remember, I'm giving this book away. Miracle. M is for miracle. I know, right? We were talking about that earlier. I had a headache all day yesterday. It's coming back now from the crying. Oh. Okay, miracle. This one is my absolute favorite, by the way. When the MRI lights up and you get the sad news, there is nothing the doctors can do. The only thing you can do is pray for a miracle. And miracles do happen here at St. Jude. I can say so myself. Nothing you have is because of luck or chance. It's all due to God's grace and favor. It's because it's a crying headache. All right, is this it for them? Yes, okay, that's it for the ABCs. Now, guys, I bought one for myself. I'm giving one of these away, but I bought one for myself. So every stream, we are going to go from A to Z. I am going to read a couple every stream. Because I'm a horrible person that way. Okay. All right, that's the first thing we're giving away, is the book. I am the devil, Michael Jolly, and you will keep coming back and love it. Okay, so back to artwork. Okay, happiness again. Happiness again. Back to the artwork. So we were back in the hallway, and I saw this artwork.
Thank you for helping kids by donating to St. Jude.
Autumn.
Thank you for helping kids by donating to St. Jude.
Umbridge! Autumn, thank you for the $50 for St. Jude. You were amazing. And Umbridge, thank you very much for the $10. $10. You're amazing. Guys, every $1 helps. Every single dollar helps. And remember, if you are a member in multiple communities, I don't want you donating to my St. Jude. I want you donating to other streamers. Okay? If this is your primary community, yes, I'm going to bleed you for every dollar that you can donate. Do not put yourself out. Make sure you can pay bills. Make sure you can eat. Do not put yourself out for charity. Oh my God, I love you guys. I love you guys. So, okay. Okay, so artwork. Who thinks Demented Cat, thank you.
Bleed Purple 100 bonus 10 spreading love to my Twitch family.
Thank you, Demented Cat. So, this was one of the pieces of art on the wall. Who wants me to make this for the December quilt? For the December St. Jude quilt? Based off of artwork from a St. Jude patient. I told you I was going to make you happy now. Happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. I play with your emotions. Oh no, Gamer Dad, it's going to happen. So Gamer Dad, I know you're new to my streams. Every St. Jude, I create quilts to give away. So this time I'm creating 2 cross-stitch quilts, which are valued at $5,000 a piece. In December, I always make an original pixelated quilt. So if everyone is saying yes, then this is going to be the original pixelated quilt I make.
By donating to St. Jude.
Malfunked.
Thank you for helping kids by donating to St. Jude.
Rosalind! Oh my God, guys, I'm not even to what you can get for the giveaways tonight. And if anyone donated before tonight, it includes everyone. So this entire number down there is all in the giveaways for tonight. Oh my God, guys. Malfunk, thank you for the $100. You are freaking amazing. And of course, with the $100, that is 1 ticket to win the chair if we hit 5,000. Rosalind, thank you so much for that $20. You're freaking amazing. I love you guys. I love you. Because remember, if we hit 5,000, I'm giving that chair away. I don't need a second one. I got mine. Give another chair away. All right. So this is going to be our quilt for December. All right, next.
Thank you for subscribing to
Patrick Pirate!
Grab your needles and head down to the sweatshop. I mean, factory.
Tier 2. Thank you so much for that Tier 2 sub. I super appreciate you, Patrick Pirate. That's another $1 of my own money I'm giving to St. Jude tomorrow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. I know! Look! Isn't that cool? Yeah, I love you guys. I love you so much. This was one of the artworks hanging on the wall. Isn't this cool? I loved it. Okay. All right, ready? Happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. This is sitting outside of the welcome area. So whenever somebody gets, okay. Yeah, I know, right, kittens? All right, so when a child has cancer, I know, I'm getting there. Okay, I'm letting you come to grips first, and then I'm going to hit you. Okay, I'm going to give you facts
Thank
first.
you for helping kids by
and then I'm going to hit
to
you.
St. Jude.
Kittenbury, thank you so much for the $5. I appreciate you. You're awesome. Okay, so When
Thank
a
you
child...
for helping kids by donating to St. Jude.
Kill old man! Teal old man. What did I just say? Thank you. Thank you very much for that $50. I love you. Thank you. I know, right? I told you, donate to the other people. Seriously. Yes, I figured out that he likes it when I yell at him. Oh no, Michael Jolly, he can afford it. I just want him to give that money to other streamers' campaigns. Because I know he's a member in a bunch of communities of my friends. Okay, so Space gave you permission? Okay. I'm making sure. All right, so when a child has cancer, the first thing they have to do, and so this is the to get to St. Jude, okay? The first thing they have to do is get to a doctor, all right? If a child doesn't even get to a doctor, then obviously St. Jude can't help them. So that's the first step. So get to a doctor. Then the doctor has to recognize what it is. That's step 2, is recognizing the cancer. Step 3, the doctor has to refer them to St. Jude. The doctor has to pick up the phone and call St. Jude and say, I have one. I have one that needs you. If those 3 things don't happen, St. Jude can't help them. They have to have a doctor referral. So once that happens, and St. Jude gets the phone call, that's it. They then take it from there. They get the family, if they are far enough away, they get them. Hypersynchro, that's not even the tears part yet. So they get them on a plane, they get them to St. Jude, and as soon as they get there, they go into this room. And I wish I would have taken a picture of the room, of the reception area. The desks are not this high. The desks are low. And that's because they want the kid, no matter what age they are, to see who they're talking to. They want to see who their parents are talking to. Because they don't want it to be a scary experience. They want it to be a warm and welcoming experience. And this is the only place in the entire hospital that I saw the barf bags. So imagine being a kid coming in with a diagnosis of cancer. You're going to be sick to your stomach. Your parents are going to be sick to your stomach. And they recognize this and they know this. And the moment that they do all the things, that's when the counseling starts. And the hand-holding starts. Okay. And that's what this picture represented to me. And why it was important that I had to take that picture. Right? Exactly, kittens. It's... Kittens got to tell Zach her story. And the look on his face. I love you, FK. Okay. Next. So, happy again. Ready? Happy again. This wall is the only original Oh God, you are, kittens. You are a freaking warrior, and I love you. I love you so much. I told you, you're one of my heroes with everything that you go through, and yeah. Um, sorry, teal old man. Hey, teal old man, honey, I did warn you. If anyone follows my social media, I put posts everywhere this morning about that there are going to be lots of tears tonight and to come prepared. Okay. This is the only original wall that's left from the original hospital. So this is a wall of all of the original donors. So this wall is all of the people that are the reason why St. Jude is there. These are all the people that, yes, I do. I like my hugs. Um, sorry, I'm reading chat while I'm talking. So Danny went to all these people to say, I have a dream, and this is my dream. Can you help me with this dream? And these are all the people that helped him with the dream. So I had to take a picture of it. I absolutely had to take a picture of that. It's amazing. If you remember that video, you remember him unveiling the statue of St. Jude. This is the original statue of St. Jude that he unveiled in 1962. It is seeing it after learning all that. Like, we passed it on the way in. I'm like, oh, that's nice. And then you learn all about it. And then now all of a sudden the feels happen. So, and then we took another group shot. So this was our small little group. There were 270 people that went to the summit. Like I said, they split us off into larger colored groups. So we were the blue group. And then from there, they took the blue group and they split us into 10 different groups. And then, so this was our little group that we went and saw the tour with. And then I saw this with another St. Jude Children's Hospital in the background.